Hey everybody, you're watching Ready Set Drone, and today I have the waterproof case for the DJI Spark from Deyard. We are going to put a Spark in this, see how it fits, and then test its waterproofness, so stay tuned. This case is a pretty good size. I like it because it's not too big, it's not too small, and it seems to hold everything that you would want to take out with your Spark if you're going to go fly. Now, it does have everything pre-cut inside, so the Spark goes right like that, right there, and it will go in with the props on, which is nice. You can put in the remote right there, and it has space for the two sticks, which is nice, it protects them. You can put in the charger right here, and you want to put it in to where you can actually bundle up the cable and not put any strain on the cable. And it's nice that it does that, gives you room for that. You'll want to put in two spare batteries. So there is a battery on the Spark currently, and then there's space for two more spare batteries. One would go there, one would go there. I don't have another battery right now, but you could have 3 total batteries, including the one that's on the Spark, in there. And then finally, the space up here in this little zipper container will hold pretty much anything you want to put in there. But I'm going to put in 2 sets of spare props, as well as the actual charging unit and the cable for the charging unit, because it's flat and it'll go in there just fine. And zip that up. You could also put other charging cables in there. You could probably put more batteries in here if you wanted to. And there is a little spot right here. I'm not quite sure what this is for, but it is an extra space. You could put props in there, but they kind of stick up high, so I put them in here. So, going to close it up. Zips up nicely. It's got a little red stripe on the zipper, which is a cool touch. The handle is kind of a rubbery feeling stuff. It feels pretty well made and seems to fit pretty well. And it's pretty small. I mean, take a look at it. This isn't much bigger than a lunchbox or an old school CD case. But the big question is it really waterproof? Because they say waterproof on the website, and waterproof to me means it's waterproof. So I think we're going to go check it out and see if it actually will protect the Spark like they say it will. So let's go fill up a tub, dunk it, spray it, get it wet, and then see how it does. Okay, so we are out in the yard, and I've got my assistant here, Tate, filling up a bucket, fairly deep bucket. We've got the case sitting right over there, ready to be tested. What we're going to do is we are going to, first of all, spray it pretty thoroughly for maybe 10-15 seconds with different spray nozzles, and do that. And then we are going to actually dunk it underwater for 10 seconds and then pull it up and check and see if everything inside it is okay. So let's do that. All right, Tate, what do you think? How do you think the Deyard case is going to do?
I don't think it's going to do too good. I mean, there's no signs of waterproofing anywhere on the whole case. I mean, it's just a normal zipper. Water could just slip right through, but you know, I don't know.
Well, I don't know. I mean, it feels like whatever it's made of feels like it would resist water. The big question really is this gap in the zipper right here. Is this enough of a seal? And like you said, the zipper itself, is this zipper some sort of waterproof zipper that won't let water through? That's the big question.
Now I'm gonna spray the case with the jet setting and see how it does.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So you can see all the water is beaded on the top here and on the sides, which I think is a good sign. If you see other waterproof things, when they get dunked in water or sprayed, the water beads instead of just
Why don't you flip it over
right
and
through.
spray the other side a little bit?
Yeah, it's only fair.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So as you can see again, the beading, that's probably the material that it's made of. Alright, now we're going to dunk it in the water.
For how long?
For 15 seconds. 15
seconds. And you're gonna hold it under in case it tries to float?
Yes.
Okay. All right, go for it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh.
All right, 15 plus 1.
Yes.
All right, what's happening when you took it out?
It looks pretty dry. I mean, the water again is beating on the top.
All right. Shall we open it up for the moment of truth?
All right, we'll see.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh no! Ha! I think we got you. We put tissues in instead of our Spark. We weren't gonna risk it. But these tissues look perfectly dry. I mean, my hands are a little wet, but...
Yep, that one was dry in the main chamber.
Yeah.
Let's see the one in the remote chamber.
That one's dry.
Uh-oh.
Oh, where the zippers were, it got wet.
Yep, that's exactly right where the zipper line is.
You killed our Spark.
Well, that would have gotten the remote, but not very wet, right?
I mean, yeah, better than the cases that they give you.
Yeah, so a little bit of water in this compartment here, and again, that's where the zipper line goes. And then what about in this part?
Oh, that one's wet too.
That one's wet too. Okay, so what's the conclusion here?
I would say that this case is a very good case for holding your Spark. As of the waterproofness, if you're doing what we're doing, where you're dunking it in the water, I don't think it's very practical. But for transporting this thing from A to B in the rain, or, you know, in a little light sprinkle or whatever, it could probably hold up very well. You know, we tested it in the worst conditions possible, you know, monsoons. Another cool thing about this case is that it floats. So let's say you're just like, la-di-da-di-doo, holding my Spark over the water. Ah! It's fine.
Does it also float when it's zipped up?
Yes. Yes, it does. So the Deyard case is a very good case for its price. It seems to be water resistant, it's pre-cut for your Spark and everything you would need in it. We'll put a link in the description if you want to check it out. Be sure to subscribe to Ready Set Drone, like this video if you liked it, and we'll see you next time.